My name is Mr. Brancato.
I'm Mr. DiPietro.
Today we'll be introducing the candidates for the class of 2022.
First up is the social coordinator.
Are you tired of the average dances, the same events? Maybe you don't even know of any events that have been hosted by our class. Well, hi, my name is Lovey and I am running for the social coordinator position. As a social coordinator, I will be planning and executing social events for our class. With these events, we will raise money for our junior and senior proms. I was a part of class council this year, so I already have experience and I know what it takes to be in student government. You should vote for me because I am organized, passionate, and will work hard to ensure we have fun and memorable events. I will strive to meet and exceed your expectations. I will listen to your ideas and make them a reality. If you vote for me, I promise to use my experience and leadership skills to create unique events. By voting for me now, you will have better experiences at SPHS in the future. So help us raise money by voting for your buddy, Lovey.
Hi, my name is Logan Roth, and I am running for the position of social coordinator for the class of 2022. When I first came to this school, I wasn't sure if I liked it as much as I liked my old school, but soon I got into the culture of the school and I was captured away by the great culture. And then I went to a school event, the SPHS Wing Bowl. I'd only went because I wanted some all-you-can-eat wings, but I went and felt completely in love with the culture. Any doubts about this school were erased. I tried to go to all events from there on out, and when my friends suggested I go out for class council, the first thing I thought of was planning events. I unofficially helped out with a couple events, and I loved it. I plan to raise more awareness to social events if I get elected, since I believe that that is one of the biggest issues with our activities planning department. I will accomplish this by actually telling people what the event will be, put up more posters, and get class council members to help spread the word further in advance. If you would consider all these things, I hope you would vote for Logan Roth, and remember, when they go low, we go Logan.
Hey class of 2022, for those who don't know me yet, my name is Aayush Srivastava and I'm running to be your social coordinator. This position that I'm running for consists of planning, publicizing, and facilitating social events. With my knowledge of planning, we'll be able to fundraise for the upcoming junior prom, dances, class trips, and other social events that we will plan as the year goes by. Prom is just 2 years away, and I want to make this the most memorable experience of your lifetime, and it all starts now. I believe that leadership comes with experience and dedication. I had prior experiences holding various leadership positions in student council in elementary and middle school, which would definitely help to bring ideas that are exciting and relevant for our class. As social coordinator, I will utilize social media such as Instagram and Snapchat to the fullest to promote events and reach out to you more efficiently. While I may be running for the responsibilities of social coordinator, I don't want to confine myself in that. I want to do everything that will enrich our high school experience. Being a Viking truly makes me feel honored as I actively involve myself in class council and I'm already helping to facilitate events. These upcoming years can be the best moments of your life, and it all starts now with your vote in my favor. Vote for me, Aayush Srivastava, at lunch. And remember, if you vote for me, our future is going to be so bright that we might need some shades. So vote for me, Aayush Srivastava. Thank you.
Hey class of 2022, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Shayana Sunil, and today I'm going to tell you why I should be social coordinator. It has been my personal desire to be part of the class council ever since the beginning of this school year. I am dedicated, a diligent worker, and an academic role model. That is why this position is perfect for me. Mainly because I'm full of responsibility, I'm very sociable, can't really keep my mouth shut as you can see, but I'm outgoing and I guess that makes up for it. With my positive attitude and sportsmanship-like qualities, I will have the advantage when working with the council. As social coordinator, I will be held accountable for planning and publicizing social events for the class. I have a lot of experience with this work since I have held many leadership positions in the past, such as vice president for the student council in the middle school and freshman representative in a club at the high school. Our class needs a social coordinator who is willing to listen to fellow peers, teachers, and their ideas, and I assure you that is something I can do with the Black and Gold Pride. One of the many ideas that I would like to bring to the table have to do with the introduction of more school dances which will fundraise money for charities. To finish this off, vote Shayana and I'll shine as your social coordinator.
Good morning, South Brunswick Vikings. Do you know how to organize a space party? You plan it. I'm sorry for the bad joke. I'm Vaidehi here in Veeraladinne, and you should vote for me for social coordinator because I'm good at making plans and managing events. I feel like there haven't been many events this year, so I'm here to rearrange your schedules and add more to the fun. So I will create more events such as King of Persia and Spring Fling.
As my other classmates have said, I'm a very friendly person and open to all ideas. I'm a very exceptional hard worker and I complete tasks on time. I also manage my time very well, which helps me plan events under a time constriction. I also plan very well according to my abilities and have very well experience in my work. I promise me that if you vote for me, I'll love you 3000.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Yao and I am running for Social Coordinator for Class Council of 2022. Next year, I will plan events filled with fun that will also help our class raise money for prom, class trips, and other class events. I am very responsible, creative, and organized, which are all great qualities that are needed for this role. I plan to create events that will help fundraise money and are still fun for everyone by planning different events like a camp out, karaoke night, and more. Now I know you're wondering, how does this impact me? The money that Class Council fundraises from events helps lower prices for future events like prom, class trips, and other fun activities. I will also make sure that you are informed by posting every other week on our social media platforms to keep you updated on future events. A great social coordinator must be responsible, creative, and organized. And lucky for you, there's one candidate that fits all of these criteria, me. So, to sum it all up, I am the best candidate for social coordinator. I will make sure that we fundraise a lot of money to lower price for future events and also create amazing events that will become one of your favorite high school memories. On May 23rd, during your lunch, please vote for me, Stephanie Yao, for Social Coordinator. You know it's Destiny. Vote for Stephanie.
Next are your candidates for Historian.
Hi, my name is Anmol Khurana, and I'm running to be your class of 2022's historian. You should vote for me because as a previous member of class council, I have gained a lot of experience in how to help our grade and know what is expected of me to fulfill the duties of your historian. I am responsible, hardworking, and dedicated. I am very capable for this position because I am very passionate about photography, which is an important role of a historian. I will make sure to capture the memorable moments and document all the important class/school events and give this position my all. I'll make sure that I will work to go above and beyond with all the tasks required to do as a historian. With my experience, I can ensure that I will fully fulfill the job of being an historian. Thank you.
Hi, I am Sarah Killami and I will be running for historian for the class of 2022. Before we get into the whole reasoning as to why you should vote for me, you should probably get to know me. Many of you might categorize me as a shy person, someone who prefers to keep to herself or simply stay in her friend group. However, I am the complete opposite. I'm a very outgoing person, I love meeting new people, and I appreciate taking part in school events. This takes us back to the real reason as to why I am here. To show you that I would be considered the perfect candidate for the historian position because I am capable of creating memories among the student body and I'm qualified enough to capture and portray these memories throughout the school. I love photography and I also love things that include art. My job as hopefully your new historian is not only to capture all of the fascinating moments in the school, but to use my creativity to depict these everlasting memories and to assure the student body that nobody will feel left out. Choose the right person to snap your memories and vote for Sarah Killami. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Veena Nesarikar. I'm an environmentalist, a lover of animals and all things creative, and I'm also running for the historian of the class of 2022. If you know me, you know that ever since I was little, I've had a passion for art and photography. I'm always searching for something creative to get my hands on. This position would give me the chance to do so. The job of a historian is to document the memories that you make every year. They take pictures, keep you informed with class bulletin boards, and eventually create an annual scrapbook so that you can look back on all of the memories you've made. I'm currently enrolled in an art course and plan to take one all 4 years of my high school career. If I were elected, I would go above and beyond your expectations so that when you look back on the year, you can be certain that it was the best it could possibly be. You deserve someone who's going to be dedicated and committed to capturing moments that you'll never forget. I would be honored if you would consider me for the job. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nishika Raghunath and I'm running to be your 2022 class historian. As your historian, I would like to capture every special moment that makes our high school unique. Whether it may be our rad dances or our entertaining spirit weeks, I will be there to snap it all.
Our sophomore year will go by in a hurry, and to get through it, many of us will not slow down to enjoy these fun moments. But that's what I'm here for. It's important that we can look back and remember the times we had together before we say our goodbyes. Being your class historian, I will keep a record of the classes and our club's accomplishments, activities, and academic achievements for the year. Also, I will collect items such as pictures and news clippings about the student council and its members and take many of the yearbooks and our class's photos. Picture Nishika for your 2022 class historian. Vote for Nish and I'll fulfill every wish.
Next are your candidates for treasurer.
Hi, my name is Sachi, Allani, and I'm running to be the class of 2022's treasurer. From the beginning of freshman year, I knew I wanted to be more involved in our school and having my opinions heard when making class decisions, so I joined class council. I love being in it, and already being in class council this year has given me the experience to be your treasurer next year. I know our budget, where realistic purchases can be made for our class events, and I know we must save money for prom. Knowing all these things, I can make smart decisions when handling our class's fun. Vote Sachi Allani, an experienced class council member, for your treasurer. Thank you.
If time is money, we're all going to be very rich after this speech. Hi, my name is Shveta Banker, and I'm running to be the class of 2022's class council treasurer. The responsibilities of a class council treasurer call for making budget reports, collecting funds, and assuring the money given to our class is used in a proper and responsible manner. My first experiences with money and responsibility arose at the age of 8 when I did my chores and earned a quarter per day. Every night I would run upstairs and put the quarter in my little pink jar and write another 25 cents into my logbook. Unfortunately, one morning I woke up to find my jar missing, and I was informed very recently that my mom had taken back all of her rightfully owned quarters. Since then, I have had the time to grow and expand on my knowledge of money. Both my mom and my grandfather were bankers, which meant finances would always be a topic of discussion within my family. Since I consistently hear about money, I would consider myself to be pretty knowledgeable. All in all, I have the experience and the skill set to be a strong candidate for the position of treasurer. I would really appreciate it if you all voted me, Shveta Banker, for the class of 2022's class council treasurer. Remember, why trust anyone else with your money when you can trust the banker? Thank you for your time.
Hello, I'm Armaan Khatri. I'm running for the treasurer for the class of 2022. By running for this position, I know what I have to do for our school and what my responsibilities are. I've always been good at doing my job, and I hope to fulfill this position. If I am elected, I plan to make valuable decisions that the students want. My idea is to have great events for our school, and I believe I would excel in creating those events with the class and the council. I would do great in a position like this because of my creativity and excellent ability to find new ways to have opportunities. I promise that if I'm elected, that with your fundraising, the other representatives and I will create great events. I also ensure you that our junior and senior proms will be exceptional. With your fundraising, we could have the best high school years ever. So make sure you vote for me on May 23rd, and I'm sure you won't regret it.
Hey class of 2022, I'm Nitheshmathan, and I'm going to be running for the position of treasurer. So I must be thinking, what makes him a better choice than the rest of these candidates? Well, let me tell you. The job of treasurer comes down to budgeting, making records, and collecting funds, and I would fit this role because of my organization, dedication, and responsibility, and trustworthiness. I also have great teamwork, and this means that I can work very well with the members of class council to make sure that our year is the best to come. I promise to collect as much as possible at fundraisers to ensure that our class has enough money to spend at events that we can enjoy. As treasurer, I'll make sure to bring new changes and ideas to the table to make the system work even more efficiently than it is now. With me as our treasurer, I believe that our class will be amazing. Vote for me, Nitheshmathan, for treasurer, and our future is going to be filled with prosperity.
Hello, my name is Niharika Welling, and I am running for the position of the treasurer for the class of 2022. Being a treasurer requires attention to detail, determination, integrity, and efficiency, and I can assure you that I have the skills to pay the bills. For those who don't know, math is one of my favorite subjects, so I feel very passionate towards fulfilling the duties this position demands. You might be wondering, why should I vote for her? What's the difference between her and the others? If you ever have the slightest doubt, just think about this. Who's better at selling than someone with the last name of Welling?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Adam Zanzul, and I'd love to be the class of 2022's treasurer. You might know who I am and are wondering, why should I choose Adam for treasurer? Well, it's pretty simple. I'm willing to dedicate myself as a treasurer, and I'm always striving for improvement. I'll never be satisfied until my work is done and can handle all that's thrown at me. I have experience with handling and managing money for group situations and have great ideas for successful fundraising. A lot of why I decided to run is that I believe that being elected would raise the quality and involvement with student activities and other events. If you consider me, Adam by the way, I won't make do with what we have. You'll know that if you let go of your money, you'll see it better tomorrow. Vote Adam for treasurer.
Next up are your candidates for secretary.
Hi, my name is Sanya Bilamani and I am running for the class of 2022 secretary. Being a secretary would mean taking full responsibility for the class council's public relations, publicity, and all other records. I am qualified for this position because my ability to communicate well with my peers will be useful in helping to organize school events and anything else our advisors throw at us. I also have previous experience from being an executive member on the class council board this past school year. Being on class council taught me planning, communication skills, and decision making. I have learned that class council is all about making school fun for staff and students from all grades. Something you should know about me is that I play the flute, piano, soccer, and dance. I also took part in clubs like Temptation and JSA this year. Over the years, these activities have taught me to balance and organize my own life agenda in many different ways, kind of like how I will be organizing the class council's agenda. So don't forget to vote. If you want a secretary that is the best, vote for Sanya to sort out the rest.
Hi, my name is Haimagal Koda and I'm running for class of 22 secretary. Ever since I was a little girl, I dreamed of being a politician and to make a difference in the world. Although being the secretary of class council won't necessarily solve global warming, I believe that I have the qualities to help our class throughout the upcoming year. With my help, I'm sure that our class council will be successful and will thrive. If I were to be elected as secretary, I would be expected to take notes at meetings, help organize events, and help with public relations. I've always been organized and am confident in my abilities to take on the tasks and responsibilities of this position. Remember, democracy does not work without voting, so whether or not it's for me, make sure you vote. But I highly recommend that when you guys do so, you say, I'm a vote for Haima. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey there, class of 2022. My name is Shashank Madhavan and I am running for secretary. A secretary's job is to ensure that everyone's effort is shown and that the class council is on schedule for greatness. They help to arrange meetings and give information to the school about future events. This job requires immense responsibility and personal effort, but although these traits sound pretty obvious to have, I believe that it should come from your heart in order to give you guys an outstanding year. As secretary, I will devote myself to the purpose of this class council every meeting, which is to create events that you guys will enjoy, to enrich every moment you are in this school, and to ensure your happiness throughout the year. Here, my responsibility and creativity will come into play, as I will be able to provide ideas to make school events better, and I'll ensure that our class council is on task to ensure progress. These school events are a time for you guys to take a break from school and hang out with your friends, so ensuring that these events are ready for you guys to participate in is important for everyone. My cooperation will also help me to be able to work with the other members of the class council productively. In the end, we as a group come after school to work together to work towards enriching every moment you are in a SPHS. Although I'm not perfect, I'll try my best to ensure our class council is on time and make the school a better place. My compassion and devotion towards this group will help me strive through any setbacks to let you guys be happy. I'm Shashank Madhavan and vote me for secretary during lunch. It's time for the Shashank redemption.
Next up are your candidates for vice president.
Hi, my name is Siddhi Chand and I'm running to be your class of 2022's vice president. Being an executive member in class council as a freshman, I know a lot of responsibility is needed to be a part of this group. Along with responsibility, I've learned a lot about decision making and cooperation. These skills are essential in order to work well alongside the president. But most importantly, these skills are needed to hear the voice of the students so we can incorporate your ideas and thoughts. As vice president, I will pitch in excellent ideas and plan exciting events to make our sophomore year the best sophomore year from the four. I'll promise to always bring a positive, enthusiastic attitude to the table, and I'm confident that could be a good asset to the team. As a freshman with class council, I managed to be a part of other clubs like FBLA and Temptation. Apart from school, I love to dance and have been a dancer for a majority of my life. Being someone who regularly performs on stage, dance has sharpened my confidence and my ability to collaborate with others. These qualities are essential to be a a leader, and that's what makes a vice president a good vice president. Lastly, I've learned that class council is all about making our school a fun place and spreading school spirit. Join me in making our school a better place to be in. Don't be silly, vote for Siddhi.
And finally, here are your candidates for president.
Class of 2022, I see us not just as the future of this community, but of our planet. I hear my friends with plans to revolutionize it, some who work tirelessly to prepare to get on national sports teams, yet others thriving in our survival of the fittest. Kudos to us all, but sometimes we work too hard, spending sleepless nights, making personal sacrifices, and sometimes even questioning, is it all worth it? Class of 2022, we have made it through algebra, AP classes, and Shakespeare, but we need to relax. I come to you as a candidate for president with a lot of experience as a leader, be it as a Boy Scout or the vice president at Crossroads North. To the strong, united Vikings of the class of 2022, as your president, I will be proud to represent you and work with the council to create a plan for the next year to be as exciting as can be, working together as a team, serving with you and for you. We are the future, and we deserve the best this high school can offer. Let's make this the best year yet. Bleeding black and gold. Armaan Kazi for 2022, Class Council President. Thank you for your time.
Hey Class of 22, I'm Kritika Nagappa and I'm running to be your class president. Our first year at SPHS is nearly coming to an end, and it's time to make choices on who will represent our student body for the years to come. As most of you know, I'm a social person who loves to meet and talk to new people. That's why our school is so great. With over 750 kids in our class, I see so many different faces every day. It would be a complete honor to help lead our grade as president, and I gathered lots of experience as an executive member on class council this year. As a dedicated member, I helped plan our awesome semi-formal that we had just last month. Electing me means more of these events will continue to take place, and even though it seems far from now, it'll be our junior and senior proms in just a few years. And I promise you, as president, I will help make our prom unforgettable by starting to fundraise for it now. Speaking of fundraisers, next week I will be playing in the annual charity Powder Puff football game where I hope to bring home a victory for our class as your new president. Before I leave, like Beyonce once said, who runs the world? Girls. But guys are cool too. So, whoever you are, on May 23rd, make sure to vote for your girl, Kritika Nagappa, to be your class president. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
And don't forget to vote during your lunch period on May 23rd.